Hey minasan konnichiwa, my name is Cheese and welcome to my channel. Today I'll react to Fire Force Season 2 episode 24, the final episode of this season. Finally. Like, usually I don't say finally when I reach the end of a show, but this time, I don't know, like for some reason it just felt like I've been reacting to the show for ages. It just felt so long. And I'm not really sure whether that's a good thing or not. Of course, like I watched both season 1 and season 2 right after each other, and both seasons had 24 episodes. So there were a lot of episodes that I had to watch. And in addition to that, I also was very busy lately, so I haven't been able to go through the show as quickly as I wanted. But yeah, finally we're at the final episode of this show for now. I'm not really sure whether there will be a season 3. I haven't seen or read anything about it yet. But I assume from how the story's progressing that we'll get a season 3 someday. But we'll see how they're gonna wrap up this season. Yeah, we have another mini training arc basically. Once again, Benny is the mentor of Shinla, Arthur, and this time Tamaki also joined as well. We saw a great development of hers in the previous episode. We also got to see her backstory as well, and that made me like her a lot more as a character and also understand her a lot better. So yeah, I'm just very curious to see what we're getting in this episode. I'm expecting that they'll be focusing on Arthur and Shinla this time, so we'll see how it's gonna go. I'm definitely very excited. I just love seeing Benny as the mentor. So yeah, without further ado, let's just all right into the episode and find out. So let's go. Alright, I'm ready, so I'm gonna start the episode in 3, 2, 1, go. The usual intro. Oh yes, this is where we left off. Did he? He's just taking a bath. He definitely must have forgotten. He was in bed. It's like, I think I forgot something. That's the face he was making. Yeah, like he was really focusing on Tamaki in the previous episode. Like he was really watching her progress, so I don't really blame him. I think it's also part of his personality, you know? Say hello. Na, 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 na. Signs of upheaval. Ooh. What? What is it this time? Oh my god. That's just torture. Is that even training? What is the purpose of that? Oh my god. Even he doesn't know himself. Okay, okay. Giving Captain Obby some credit. Yeah, because of all his training he's doing every day. Ugh. Oh yeah. He's still so casual. Oh. Oh my god, Benny, chill. Oh my gosh, that face. I kind of forgot how OP Benny was. Like, he's always so casual. Like, it doesn't cost him any effort to do something like that. Oh. The press of death. Whoa! That was really fast. Wow, Benny's crazy. But we already knew that. But like even after all of the growth and development Sheila and Art have been through, they're still like they still have no chance against Benny. When you look at this, like Benny really went easy on Tamaki in comparison, you know? Like compared to this, Tamaki's training wasn't much actually. Like all she did was playing tag. But like when you look at Sheila and Arthur, they're like beating up so badly. Right. I remember her. Okay. Oh. True. True. In a real fight, it would be the same thing. Like the enemies, like the people in White Clad, wouldn't show mercy either. What's happening? His mom. Oh, baby show. It's from the past. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ooh, these visuals are cool. Oh, survival instinct. Alright. Oh yeah, the press of death. That's what Benny was talking about. Whoa, she does on fire.いいじゃねえか. Wait, what? Oh, that transition was very sudden. I thought for a moment that the episode was already over and was like, no, wait. No, wait. It can't be that they end the season like this. Mm. Mm-hmm. she got burned by that. Oh, wait. He's already being attacked. Oh no. Is it someone we already know? No, I think it's a new one. Yeah, it's a new character. Uh-oh. A destroyer. Oh, it is a flashback. Mm-hmm. What? Oh. Oh my gosh. Is he dead? He must be dead. Right? I'm not really sure. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, but he died. Oh no. Mm-hmm. Oh, we're really switching back and forth. You know, we're back to this scene again. Oh, it happened around the same time. Yeah, I guess through the Adola link he felt what Haag felt at that moment. Archer as well. Oh, they both experienced that. Ooh. Oh, that was just the first day. Yeah, Sheena already knew or sensed that. Wow. He really died. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Exactly. And like the people close to him, such as Pan, they know, like when you understand him as a person, that he's not someone to commit suicide because he always thought of life as something precious, you know? Ooh. He also cares about Unit 8. You know, it's not just Asakusa, but he says Asakusa and Unit 8. They all need to be careful. Well, Burns is also strong, so I don't know if he needs a bodyguard. There they are. Whoa, who is this? Show. Oh no. Mm-hmm. Yes, that's what I was talking about as well. Oh my god, the very first opening! Oh, is this a little recap of everything? All their great moments? Yeah, I mean, even Unit 8 has grown, you know, with, after Vulcan and Victor has joined. Oh yeah, Lisa as well. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm actually very happy that they chose the first opening to finish this season. Yeah, there were actually a lot of great action moments, you know, throughout this entire show. Oh, there's more. What's happening? Matane. Okay, yeah, there will definitely be a season 3. Like, with the way things ended, you know, there will definitely 100% be a season 3. But alright, so that was episode 24 of Fire Force season 2. And yeah, that was a very interesting season finale. Of course, they still focused on that mini training arc with getting Shinra and Arthur to learn how to use that crazy strength. I forgot how they called it. But there were also other things going on that will lead us to season 3. So there's actually a lot to talk about. So first I'll be talking about episode 24. And after that I'll be talking about season 2 in general. The review won't be as long because a lot of things were similar from season 1. But I'll only point out the things that I noticed that were different compared to season 1. So yeah, first of all, episode 24, yeah, there was a lot going on. Of course, the main focus was the training between Benny, Shinra and Arthur. That's kind of what I expected, of course. Yeah, Benny's just so badass. Like, I know that he's badass, but still at some moments I still keep on forgetting it. Like how he was fighting against Shinra and Arthur, he was not holding back. He was really not holding back. But of course, like eventually the purpose was to push Shinra and Arthur past their own limits, which he managed to do at the end. Like Shinra and Arthur experience what it's like to be so close to death, to draw out that survival instinct. And that's how they manage to learn their new powers, which if they can learn to draw out intentionally, then it can be very powerful. Because eventually they have to be able to use that power without being so close to death, you know? Yeah, at first, when they were like switching back and forth from the training to first to Konlo and then later to Haag, I thought it was very strange. Like we really switched back and forth the entire time. But then later on, it made a lot of sense. Because through Konlo, they discovered that the people who experienced the Adola Link, that they were in danger, that they were being targeted by the people in the white clad. And while Konlo was able to defend himself, Haag, on the other hand, he couldn't. Like, he got killed easily by this new character from the people from the white clad with the golden hand. And that was actually quite intense. Like, it really just happened so suddenly. So I was like, wait, did he really just die? Yeah, it was actually really intense. But because it was so sudden, like, I didn't know how to react to that at first. But then we went back to the training of Shinra, and through the Adola Link, he could connect to Haag once again, because it all happened around the same time, I guess. And Haag also experienced that he didn't want to die yet, that he really wanted to survive. And I think through that Adola Link, Shinra could experience that feeling as well, or at least had a reference to that, so he could make that his own, I guess. That's how I saw that entire situation, and then everything made sense, you know, that they went back and forth like that, because eventually, at the end, everything came back together. And after that, also because of Haag's death and all the events that happened at Haijima, etc., the Fire Force really decided to unite and fight against the people in the white clad. And that's great. That made me very excited to see the entire Fire Force, like all the units, work together against the people in the white clad. Like, so far we've only seen that between Unit 8 with one other unit most of the time, you know. But now if they come all together, oh, it's gonna be so dope. And people also realizing that the people who experience the Adola Link, that they're not safe anymore, that they need a bit more protection. So it was sweet how Benny said to kind of like, yeah, don't go anywhere on your own, always go with someone. Also Burns doesn't need a bodyguard, but still it was cute of, what was his name, Hoyman? I'm not really sure that he was still like worried about him, you know. But we also saw the people in the white clad at the end, and we saw some new characters. We also saw Sho again, Not in a doll form this time, still just as himself, but I guess he's still being manipulated. I don't think he can really think on his own still. I don't know. It was good to see him though, but every time I see him with the people in the white clad, it just hurts so much because I just want him to be rescued, not to deal with all that stuff anymore because he deserves a lot better. But I guess that's what we'll see in season 3. That's also something I'm very looking forward to. And then one little scene at the very end where we saw how Mia, I don't know what she was doing, like she was sensing something. But that scene was also very interesting, and what made it especially interesting was Karon's reaction to that. He was kind of like peeking inside, and then he just walked away a little bit frustrated. That got me very interested. Like Karon, I like him as a character, you guys know that already. And I'm just really curious to see how he's gonna act like from this moment onwards. Like, you can sense that he doesn't really feel like he's on the same page as the other characters from the people in the white clad. Also during that Hajime arc, you know, how he protected Shinra. After that, he kind of got in this ambiguous position, so I'm just very curious to see how that's going to continue. But those are the things that I noticed from this episode that got me excited for season 3. So yeah, that's all about this episode. But what did I think of this season overall? If I had to compare it to season 1, I would say I like this season a little bit less, I guess. Like, a lot of things were of course similar, like the characters were the same kind of humor. I still enjoy the humor, I still enjoy the interactions between the characters. That's what I really like about the show. The action scenes were as good as season 1. Like the general things didn't really change, you know, like the animation, the music. Those are basically the same, or at least I didn't notice any big differences. But what made me enjoy the season a bit less compared to season 1 is, I guess, the pacing of the show. And I hope I can explain this as clearly as possible, so you guys understand my reasoning as well. But I found some things just become a little bit repetitive, and it has to do with kind of like the structure of the show. Like how we always have this big arc, the mini training arc, big arc, kind of like in between episodes. And in every arc, we see the people in the white clad coming back. Then this battle between Unit 8 and the people in the white clad happens, and they reach some kind of conclusion. And that's kind of it. But even throughout these big arcs, the most they achieve is a bit of new information. But other than that, there hasn't been a lot of progress, to be honest. Like, what did they achieve throughout this entire season? Not much, basically. Like, the major achievements, I would say, is their partnership with Hajime, I guess. That's what they achieved through that entire incident at Hajime Industries and the negotiations they did afterwards. So that's one thing. I think the second big achievement is that they learned that the Amaterasu, the flame which the whole city is built upon, is all thanks to the sacrifice of one person. And there's a lot more information we discovered. When I think about it, this season was actually quite complicated in that sense, like all the new discoveries. It was good that they explained it like little by little. Like, it wasn't like all the new information got thrown at us at once. Like, they still did it in like bits, which I appreciate. The total package was still quite a lot, you know? So even if I tried to explain everything in short, it's still hard to do, you know? But that's mostly what this season was about, obtaining all of that new information, knowledge. But as I explained, because that happened like in little bits and pieces after every arc, it just felt a bit repetitive and kind of made it feel like there was just very little progress overall. And when you look at it, they didn't progress a lot either, you know, like they didn't manage to defeat a lot of people from the white clad. They still haven't been able to rescue Sho. You know, even after all those clashes against them, there hasn't been a lot of improvement in the situation. That's what I want to say. And I guess in comparison, season 1 felt a little bit faster paced. Like in season 1, we also had a lot of clashes against the people in white clad, and they were involved in most of the arcs as well. But there were a lot of other things going on as well. Like we got to know the people from the other units. They gained new allies through these little arcs. So it felt like they achieved a lot more in season 1 in comparison. But this season was really focused on like the fundamental knowledge that this whole story is built upon. And we also got to see a lot of backstories from side characters as well, so we got to know them better. But overall, I still really enjoyed the show. Like I said, probably not as much as season 1, but I'm still very curious to see how it's gonna continue. So if they ever make a season 3, I think I'll check that out as well, and also do reactions to it. I still have to see, but it was definitely not a bad season. That's not what I'm saying, definitely, because there are a lot of good things about it as well. Then I'm talking about the animation, the characters, the character interactions, you know, those kind of things. That's what I already liked in season 1, but it was just as good in season 2. But yeah, that's kind of all I wanted to say about this season. And if they'll ever release in season 3, I'll let you guys know what I'm gonna do with it. So yeah, that was my reaction to 5 for season 2. I hope you enjoyed my reaction. So if you did, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you can see my reaction to other shows, please feel free to check out my channel and subscribe. But in any case, thank y'all for joining me on this journey, and I hope to see y'all in my other reaction videos. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.